right, everybody, here we are with another episode of the Lockbox, brought to you by the Grandon Group, Arizona's #1 brother and sister real estate team. So we're getting ready for Easter, and the one thing, you're sitting there on the couch, you're watching TV, and all of a sudden you look up and you see a ball of dust. And then you start going around your house, and you're like, you know what, it's time to start spring cleaning. Then you go in the backyard, and you're like, oh my God, I got a ton of junk. So today, we have Cannon and Cole from Junk Brothers. And they're our guests today. Cannon, Cole, guys, how you doing?
Thanks for having us on.
No, of course. So this is great. So how old are you guys?
I'm 19. I'm 15.
All right, 19 and 15 years old, and you guys started this company.
Yes, sir.
All right, why'd you start it? I mean, most 18, 19-year-olds, I know our son likes to be out golfing and everything else. Are you guys sitting around one day and you're like, I want to pick up junk?
Yeah, we actually saw some kids do it over in Massachusetts and got inspired, and they had quite a few followers on TikTok. And yeah, just got inspired to do this, start making some money, hopefully provide for our future families.
Well, it's good. I mean, you guys went all out, as you can see behind us. For those of you on the podcast, behind us, they have their dumpsters with their name on it. You guys have already invested money in yourself, which you'll see in previous podcasts. We've talked about how important it is for people to invest in themselves. So you guys, I mean, what's the whole story behind this?
Well, so we started with our uncle and another guy who, unfortunately, he started stealing from us, so we had to have him leave the company. And then our uncle, he just wasn't for him, so he decided to leave as well, and now it's just us running the business. And yeah, we've been enjoying it. We've done a few jobs for a couple of friends, and it's going pretty good.
Are you guys doing like big stuff, like picking up cement and wood, clearing out houses, or?
We'll do anything.
And then you handle the entire state too, don't you?
Yes, if the job is big enough,
right.
We'll go anywhere.
No, I think that's fantastic. I just think it's absolutely amazing when teens start their own business. That's why I wanted to have these guys on the show today, because they are out hustling. So, what's it entail when you go into clean a house out?
Well, it usually entails just checking out the property. They usually say that if they have, we estimate on the phone how much they usually need to get removed, and then we come out and see how much it is, and then give them the price, which is usually, if it's a full load, $419 to remove everything, which is the lowest in the valley right now. We come in low and hopefully gain market share and move up our prices later.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
So you guys can work with pool builders, home builders, clearing out houses.
Yeah.
Now, is there any sort of like, for instance, some of the houses, we've had houses where they're like meth houses. Are you guys qualified to take care of?
Yeah, we're
those kind of
fully
houses?
insured. We can do anything. We'll get our hands dirty. We don't care.
Now, what about your friends? Are they all wanting in on this? What do they say about it?
Well, we're homeschooled, so we don't have a lot of friends that are really interested in this. They're usually all in other states doing their own thing. But yeah, they think it's pretty cool. They're rooting us on for sure.
No, I think it's fantastic. We've been kind of telling people about you guys for a little while, and the fact that you can come out and I just think starting a business as a team is great, because it's going to open up doors to other things. I mean, what do you guys ultimately want to do when you get older?
Well, I've always wanted to run businesses, so I'm just hoping to expand as much as possible in the next 5 years. Hopefully take it national.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What about you, Cole? Cannon?
I kind of want to invest in real estate. You know, Robert Kiyosaki.
Yep.
I want to do stuff like him. I love all of his books. And stuff.
Have you met him yet?
Mm-mm. I know he lives here.
He does. Actually, Amy and I were at an event not too long ago. It was a political event. And then he walked in, and so we had our picture taken with him. And
It's great.
it's kind of fun. Yeah, but he's a super cool guy. There's actually a lot of people. Sharon Lecter is another one who's a really good influence out here and stuff. So, what are you guys doing to market? I mean, you're 18, 19 years old, so what hurdles are you overcoming? Because there's quite a few junk removal companies out here. So how are you separating yourself from anybody else?
Well, we're calling directly, cold calling, reaching out to investors and wholesalers in the area currently. Hopefully, I've been recording those calls to try to create content for TikTok for right now, and that's been going good. And then hopefully once we start getting more jobs, we can start posting on Instagram and Facebook and all of those places. We're going to start doing Facebook bulletins and local Facebook groups to reach them out that way. And then, yeah, just see where it goes from there. Hopefully start advertising a little bit.
Are you finding hurdles because you're 19 years old?
I don't know. People usually are wanting to help younger people. So I think it's just about getting our name out there more. And yeah, it's been good.
No, that's great and stuff. So you guys are able to, people that are clearing up their yards, you can do anything small or large.
Yeah.
And stuff. There's a lot of people out here. So the pool builders, they get the big cement stuff. So what do you do with it after you dump them in the dumpsters? Where does this stuff go?
It usually goes to the North Phoenix Gateway station.
All right, so you have to empty it?
Yeah, empty it, transfer station. And then for the heavier stuff, of course, we can't fill it all the way because it's too heavy. So we usually do a lower load per load and then for lower fill per load. And if it goes over 2 tons, we have to charge 59, I think, on our pricing. But
you guys can negotiate with people when they call you a little bit. That would move. No, this is fantastic. So this is one of the things that makes Arizona great, is that there's a lot of young. And I know you guys get stereotyped into it. For those of you who can't see them, you'll see their picture online. But for those of you who can't see them, a couple good-looking guys here. So you guys will probably have a lot of girls chasing them. Come remove my junk. But I think it's great. So there's so much opportunity, especially, so you live out here in kind of New River.
yeah.
So people are building. There's always kind of trash removal. You do wood, cement, everything.
We'll do everything.
That's perfect. That's perfect. So how do people get a hold of you guys?
We have our number 833-BROJUNK, and then our website www.junkbros.org.
Perfect. So that's basically, it's a Grandon Group endorsement. These guys are hard workers. We know their parents. In fact, you guys just got back from Africa, right?
Yep. Yes, sir.
What were you doing there?
We were on a little mission trip, just reaching out to orphanages and seeing everything over there.
So you guys have been brought up working. I mean, you know what it's like to do a day's work.
Yeah, we've been on construction sites since we were I was 10.
That's awesome. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of the Lockbox. Thanks again for making us Arizona's #1 brother and sister real estate team. And then we'll be back later on this week, right after Easter. But meanwhile, you guys have a good one. Thanks for joining us on an episode of the Lockbox, and we'll see you soon.